Manchester United can have that very sweet satisfaction of eliminating their increasingly bitter rivals from the race, strengthening their own hand greatly in the process. United know if they lose, Chelsea could be top by next weekend with 2 games to come for them in midweek. Some awesome performances on home turf for United this season. 15 wins out of 17. Only Manchester City have come here and won. Reading the only side to take a point aside from that. Strange to think that they had a slow start to the campaign and didn't for this run-in, and they certainly have been. The mounting goal tally in their last 3 home games in the Premier League certainly confirms that story. It has been a bitter feud at times, but it is always the confrontation, by and large, that tends to define how a season runs in the Premier League. Be no disputing that he has been the defining figure, the star of this season. And Howard Webb has to be strong today. FM doesn't. So underway. Arsenal have never won the league, having lost at Old Trafford along the way.
It's such a massive week for them, and I'm sure they knew at the beginning of the week, going to Anfield and then coming to Old Trafford, that things would very much hinge on these 2 performances. So today, performance is required, obviously, to get something at Old Trafford, but the result is the all-important thing. Else you would argue with that. Football's all about productivity, and if after 3-4 seasons you've not won a major trophy, then you can't really justifiably claim to be arguably the best team in the country, because there's nothing in the country.
As yet, Arsenal have asserted themselves quite well in these early stages. And it could all change in the blink of an eye, especially when Ronaldo gets on the ball, but Son involved in the first confrontation with him.
Looking to shoulder Rio Ferdinand out the way.
This is Ronaldo. First chance to run at Arsenal. And was it handball? Certainly the free kick has been given against Gilberto.
Well, he went to ground early, Gilberto. I don't think it's an outstretched hand, but Howard Webb gave that well. It is. Good decision.
The upper arm from the Brazilian. You know what this sort of position could mean. Jens Lehmann may well get his first test here if he can actually get anywhere near it.
I know you don't really want to invite more trouble into your box, but it might be wise just to put somebody on the opposing post. Makes it just that little bit more difficult for Ronaldo. As I said, it takes a good view away from the goalkeeper.
It's almost a rugby kicker's step away from the ball there. It is Ronaldo to strike, and the defensive wall does its duty. That's a succession of free kicks now, second in a few moments, and Manchester United beginning to mount some pressure.
Well, it's a needless free kick. Howard Webb, is he going to book out Abril? He's giving him a final warning. There wasn't too much contact there either. There really was no need to touch him. He's going away from goal. 2 players shepherding him away. And Arsenal have got pace in their ranks, particularly in the back. They shouldn't really be too frightened by Ronaldo's pace today.
Scholes, Carrick, Brown, Ferdinand and PK in the area waiting here for Manchester United. Ronaldo poised. Whipped in and evades everybody.
Lots of pace. It's wrong direction this time for the Portuguese star. He goes behind everybody. Rio Ferdinand is trying to close the back door.
For once, he's got it wrong. For once, we see a human side to halt the probing run from Van Persie. This is Patrice Evra. A lovely touch from Ronaldo. Never really is carrying the fight here. Trying to feed Rooney.
Not great defender from Adebayo. He's in that.
You can't take your eyes off it at the moment. It's Hargreaves. Ronaldo making a move inside the box, and it's Park who got up in the end.
Oh, and he's missed a glorious chance. Lovely ball back across from Owen Hargreaves. Took his time, didn't rush the cross. After he makes a great run through, Arsenal don't pick him up. Really, Park's got to do better from there. Thought Ronaldo was favourite to take that. Park just takes it off him. He wishes he hadn't done that.
See the crack. It was comfortably blocked by Wes Brown. Gael Clichy has never scored. This is Ronaldo. And Touré and Iboué between them, and they may have to do that a few times today, doubling up to deal with it.
The kind of situation.
There's Brown, as they have to go for this. This is Fabregas, but Carrick is in there with a foot in.
I think Arsene Wenger will be the more worried of the two managers right now. And yet again, lets them down in the final third, that final ball.
In plenty of promising situations on Tuesday night, didn't he, Emmanuel Iboué, and couldn't make the most of them.
50-50 ball, saw Wes Brown coming, maybe saw the whites of his eyes.
Ronaldo's potentially in behind here. Song has to time that right and hasn't. Rooney! Well, Alex Song, again, a little uncertain.
What a fantastic ball from Patrice Evra. That's the ball of the game. Very skillful Ronaldo, skips it over Song. Rooney really should score, he just didn't open his body out. And the side foot, good save from Jens Lehmann.
It's running. And it's quite inevitable that the Thursday, United with a not easy trip to Blackburn next weekend.
Well, we know that Chelsea can cope with their squad. A tough pitch.
Ferdinand's outstretched boots. It's Gilberto to hit. And he's yet to score this season.
Yeah, it's not
towards Fabregas. It was Carrick's clearance. Park with plenty of industry in the midfield area there. Ronaldo fortunate, but now he's on one of those trademark runs. Park hoping to pick up the pieces, but Gilberto, the midfield enforcer, will cover. That's Iboué who's down.
Simi rescued his situation. Ronaldo was threatening to come inside the two of them. And Gilberto helps out, third man. There's Ronaldo, ball at his feet, the most dangerous man in the world. Arsenal do well, they cover. Well, he actually fouls Abril, takes his legs away from him. Howard Webber's right there and doesn't see that as a free kick.
He is the golden boy, Ronaldo. 3 away from hitting that 40-goal mark.
End up bringing you silverware.
Iboué back with us. That's Ronaldo. Carrick. Gerard Piqué.
Decided to go first time to tame finish.
Well, United should have been punished, and they may get some payback here. It's Rooney on the surge, and it just took a nick on its way through, and United have a corner, but Arsenal breathing an almighty sigh of relief there.
Well, lucky Arsenal. Alexander Song doesn't control that ball. Rooney's away, nearly brought down by Touré. It's a good stop from Jens Lehmann. He comes out quickly and spreads himself.
And it has been a surprise selection. But certainly Lehmann will feel it's the right decision. He's not backward in coming forward in that respect. This is Rooney. It's Scholes arriving. Park beaten to it. Ronaldo. Clichy away. This is Paul Scholes, so capable of picking the killer pass. So we'll use Hargreaves this time. Now Ronaldo. Oh, an extravagant touch. Can Hargreaves find the delivery? Song turning it behind. And the noise level lifts again. Searching for Iboué, but that was not what he wanted at all.
Wanted to play that ball about 10 seconds earlier. Decided against it.
This is Ronaldo. 1 2 extravagant touches, but imagination. Been for much of the campaign. Paul Scholes. Ronaldo again.
They'll both have a great knee.
To our right hand side. It's Rooney's ball in. Over the head of Ronaldo, but Park can pick it up. Ronaldo again. Staying on his feet amongst the challenges. Hargreaves trying to win it back. Brown does. Never won. Brown's block to prevent it reaching the growing numbers in the Manchester United penalty area.
He's bound to show at some point. As I said, the goal all of a sudden will make you a little bit less tired than you were.
This is Ronaldo. Going to get the better of Clichy and has his first real effort on goal in the game. One for him to remember.
Good athletes on show today. That one-on-one, they're not afraid to defend against one another. But at some point, somebody's going to make some mistake very often in these big games.
Arsenal have done much more than hold their own in the first 45, but it is a second half here that will define Arsenal's leading the way in the title race, but it is as thrilling a race as we've had in the Premier League in recent years. He is yet to
really what the manager said at half-time. I think Alex Ferguson's words might have been echoing, look, keeping composure. We know that Arsenal really have to force the issue, and we can pick them off.
Hargreaves' delivery, Carrick to turn it on was
immediately after they score a goal. That's a handball. They've gone to sleep, allowed United too much room to the goalkeeper. He's going harmlessly toward, well, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo could have got onto the end of it.
It's that handball by Gallas. It is going to be a penalty.
No, I don't believe it. Arsenal. No complaints from the Arsenal captain.
Gallas has gone into the book, and Havard hit that self-destruct button yet again. It all depends on Cristiano Ronaldo and Yen's inclusion in the side on this massive day for Arsenal. 37 this season, 4 of them from its West Ham United.
Cristiano Ronaldo, so Jens Lehmann has been warned. We'll see a glimpse of what may happen.
Well, Howard Webb is going to force that to be retaken. There was a bit of encroachment there. I think Ji-Sung Park had just stepped into the penalty area there ahead of time.
Yeah, by about 3 points.
Even he's never shy of having a word or two, and he's talked himself into the book here.
Well, maybe that's a yellow card worth taking, just to try and unsettle Ronaldo.
Take 2 for Cristiano Ronaldo. They're level. Arsenal's lead lasted less than 6 minutes. And joy unconfined at Old Trafford.
Well, he did keep his composure. The same side, there's a disconsolate figure. Not that one, the one before, William Gallas. It doesn't even seem like 6 minutes since they scored. Great penalty this time. Keeps it low. Yeah, Jens Lehmann almost got fingertips to it. Maybe even overdived it, if you like. Just goes under his hand, I think. But there's so much pace on that ball.
There at Old Trafford, silenced by Adebayor's goal. Less than 3 minutes into this second half, and they're back on song now.
Well, he must have made his mind up, Sir Alex, to make this double substitution even before the penalty.
At the moment, Adebayor back there. It's Rooney to hit. Didn't get hold of it at all. Carrick foraging. And the decision is a goal kick this time.
And Adebayor nearly pays the price. He allows that ball to bounce. He decides not to clear it. Michael Carrick nearly makes a telling contribution. Wayne Rooney on the half volley completely miscues it. And the ball bounces, and you've got to deal with it quickly. Lost the safety in the end.
Alex Song underneath it. Straight to Ronaldo. And there are times when he's not looked comfortable pitched into the thick of this titanic clash. The rain lashing down on Old Trafford, and it's certainly poised favourably for Manchester United in terms of the title chase. Chelsea, no one has enjoyed landing a killer blow on Arsenal more than Wayne Rooney in his career. This is Ronaldo. Walcott receiving possession again, and now
Walcott certainly will fancy his chances.
This is Ronaldo, presented straight to him by Jens Lehmann. Well, he wants a free kick, which Howard Webb is not going to oblige him with. And it may well be the goal which puts Arsenal out of the title race once and for all.
Well, what a moment that could be for Arsenal and for the
at the Emirates earlier in the season. This is Ronaldo. He's got Rooney to his left and Tevez to his right, but he's got plenty to beat first. I'll say they're not bad options, are they? Brown.
Don't deserve it, but the game is going to become more and more stretched in the final 10-15 minutes.
Well, perhaps not playing at your best and winning is the key to landing those Premier League titles. This is Anderson. And hassled by Fabregas all the way, but it'll come to Rooney. And now Ronaldo. One or two party pieces coming out. Well, we saw how frustrated Arsenal got at that with Nani in the 4-0 in the Cup earlier this season.
Yeah, it's not going to go down too well, and I wonder if Arsenal keep their composure as well, they're young players.
Yeah, plenty walking a bit of a disciplinary tightrope. This is Rooney. Into Tevez. You can see what he intended. He still may be able to produce something for Arsenal here. It's 3-on-3 at the moment. But they survive.
Cristiano Ronaldo was free.
Certainly a character with plenty of guts, Patrice Evra. Carlos Tevez, as Manchester United just look to slow it down and take the heat out of the situation. They have the lead, which many will argue is not a deserved one.
It is if you take your chances. And Arsenal put him in such a more comfortable position. And forced United, they could have been running away with the game. As it is, it looks like he's going the other way.
And this is Hargreaves, scorer, with that wand of comfort in the end.
Good tackle. But they gave him a chance, Alexander Hleb. For once, his silky feet let him down, just ran it too close to Wes Brown.
And maybe that's a sign of the creeping tiredness in the Arsenal ranks. Ronaldo, it's brilliant stuff again. Apologising to the other options he had in there.
Oh, such a good run and a great flick inside. Quite entitled to shoot from that range and from that angle.
And when you've hit... He's on 41 if you add in the goals he scored for Portugal this season. Advantage played. Arsenal might be a little aggrieved with that, given the situation they had a little earlier. And it comes to nothing. Now Ronaldo. Well, only him and Rooney really in contention here. They'll find Rooney. Tevez making ground now. This is Hargreaves.
Goals from goal, man. Just take a touch and open yourself out and have a strike on goal. Looking for the perfect pass and a perfect finish.
That's the old criticism of Arsenal. Ivan Needle stuff there. And this is Ronaldo, pretty much all on his own. It's better looking to attack it. It was Piqué who won it. And Ronaldo picking up the pieces, and he may well do more than that, although he's up against three Arsenal players here. And heading straight for the corner. Rooney looking for Giggs, who's got half of Old Trafford to himself here. And a little flick from Tevez. And into the final minute. Is there to be a final flourish here for United? Standing ovation for their display of keep ball here.
That's all they need to do, United. No showboating, no real time-wasting tactics in the corner. You just invite them to have yourself kicked. United's winner, surely.
And it looks as though it's all over for Arsene for another year. The third year in a row. It looks as if there'll be no silverware heading to the Arsenal trophy cabinet. Ronaldo felled cruelly. And a booking for Justin Hoyt, and it means now that Arsenal have racked up 6 yellow cards today, and the FA will be having more than words. They'll be issuing them with a fine.
Well, we don't like to see anybody being kicked, but Ronaldo, he had that coming, didn't he? Dancing feet. I'm just surprised that Hoyt kept his composure for so long.
It's a two-horse race for the title now. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal surely eliminated here. Cristiano Ronaldo's penalty equaliser turning the game in United's favour. We expected him tonight as well to 6 points. It's a vital win for Manchester United in their tilt for a 10th Premier League title. Arsenal's dreams have been shattered here. The final score, Manchester United 2, Arsenal 1.